Ja, hallo zusammen. Herzlich willkommen zum zweiten Interview. Wir wechseln auch sofort wieder aufs Englische. Ist halt hier unsere Sprache und yeah, I'm here with Jarvis. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for your time. And you were the senior art director of Kaladesh, right?
Yes.
So, what is a senior art director and what did you do on the set and how does your workday look like?
Sure. So, what we did for Kaladesh, Kaladesh started, we knew we wanted to do an artifact block, right?
Yeah.
We knew we didn't want to go back to New Phyrexia, not yet. Okay. So we wanted to do something new. We knew we were coming off of 6 months of our return to Innistrad, which is Gothic horror. So we wanted some bright, vibrant set to follow that as a contrast, right? To feel really new and fresh. And we love Gothic horror, we love Innistrad, but we want to make sure that people are very excited as we move from place to place. And so one thing that Magic has not done with an artifact set before is steampunk.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
We haven't really played in that sandbox, and so we were like, okay, let's take this as an opportunity to build a new place, from starting with steampunk, and from there to try to figure out how to make it bright and optimistic and very colorful. And as we refined it, it eventually became Kaladesh. And so, picture in your mind the normal blimp in the sky and the soot and the pipes and the big brown gears and how drab and the monocle and the top hat, like things normally associated with Kaladesh, with steampunk, and how not Kaladesh that is. That's what art directors do.
Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, I really like the flavor of the new set. Kaladesh, it's very, very nice city, I think, and it's nice to have something like very beautiful and not so dark, and yeah, it's nice to see something new. So, what does your typical workday look like?
My typical workday now looks like sitting in a meeting room for 30 hours a week. What I currently do for Wizards, I was senior art director for Kaladesh. I art directed the World Guide, commissioned a lot of the artwork, working directly with the illustrators. William, Mariah, and I developed Saheeli together. So that was true then. What I do now is my title is Principal Designer, Worlds and IP. So I'm thinking about Magic's future, how we grow as a game, how we grow as an IP beyond the game, what next worlds we're going to do, what new characters we're going to introduce. Right now I'm working on 2019 through 2021.
Okay, it's like 4 years in the future.
Future stuff. So that's what I do now, and there are lots of meetings about that.
Yeah, nice. So what's your favorite thing about Kaladesh?
My favorite thing about Kaladesh is just how fresh and new it is.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot find anything like this. In trying to find starting points for the concept art, there was nothing. There was nothing that looked like Kaladesh, and so what we ended up doing was starting with jewelry, and from there we built a gear, and from there we built a machine, and from there we built a city, and it's really fun working in known spaces, like when we say Magic does Gothic horror, right? We're going to put our own twist on that, but it's a known genre, right? We just have to do it really, really well.
Yeah, nice.
And we like that. That's a fun exercise. Another very different, very fun exercise is to create something that no one knows they want, and then you show it to them, and they really love it. And they're like, that thing, I didn't know I wanted that, I love it, please. So that is what I'm most excited about.
Nice. From the artworks, you start like with a little group of artists, or how's the development on all the artworks in the set?
Yeah, so what we do is we talk a lot, have a lot of meetings. We have some initial world building internally of what this place is, kind of our spin on it, and then we bring in 5 artists that we hand select for 3 weeks to fly into Seattle and work with us at Wizards, and that's where most of the assets, the art assets for a world guide come from. That big creative explosion of 5 people for 3 weeks, which is a tight group to your point. And then we continue to develop that work. We end up with a world guide that we can send out to all of the different illustrators, and we're working with between 80 and 100 at any given time. And we can create a 249 card, 264 card Magic set using talent all around the world, very diverse talent pool, and it can come out looking like a unified vision.
Yeah,
So that's how we do it.
nice. You yourself illustrated like nearly 50 cards, I think. I looked it
Yeah,
up.
like 46 or 48.
And will there be any illustration on a card from you in the future, or is that time over?
No, and it's sad. The reason the time is over is I'm not good enough to paint for Magic anymore. Like, everyone working on Magic is better than I ever was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I really like your artworks.
Well, thank you. I like some of them. But when I was the only art director creating Magic cards and trying to find new talent, that was the baseline requirement of like, you have to be better than me.
Nice.
If I could do it myself, I would just do it myself.
Yeah.
I need people better than that. And so now we have this stable of 100 plus people, and they're all just better than I am.
Oh, okay.
I hope you guys enjoy Kaladesh.
I think so. They will enjoy it. You did a really nice job on Kaladesh. The stuff I saw so far was really great. And yeah, thank you for being here. And thanks.